Hello, the game is Grounded. I'm playing Grounded Early Access on Steam. This game is also available on Microsoft Xbox, and it is cross-play compatible, so if you have Steam friends and Xbox friends, you can play together on multiplayer. For this game, I'm going to be doing a new game in hard mode, which is called Whoa mode. So you have mild, which is easy, medium is normal, whoa is hard, and then creative mode. So let's go ahead and start the game. So my point to this video, or the reason why I'm doing this video, is just kind of do a first little bit of playthrough so you can see what the game's like. And going through it, I can give you some pointers and tips that I've learned if you're interested in that. There might be some minor storyline spoilers, but nothing that you won't see as you're going through the game. I'm going to try to stay away from storyline and stuff like that.
Where in the world are you? Hello?
So as you can see, when you start out, you start here in this little thing. Looks like we came out of this
Step one.
package that has spots for 5 people that are connected to their arm to this thing, this medical device. So then you just run out into the wild. What you really want to do is just collect everything at first. You're going to need food and water, especially in hard mode. So these little sprigs are needed. Everything is needed. Just collect everything. What is getting attacked near me? Oh, those ants. Just killed a weevil. You could steal their food. They won't attack you unless you attack them, so it's all good.
Mom and Dad are not going to be happy about
They
this.
will steal your food though. They're little pests for sure.
Always wanted to go on an adventure.
These guys you can kill for food. The little green mites you're seeing running around, you can kill them for food if you need. But if you see these mushrooms, look underneath of them. These little mushroom caps here are good food for starting off, definitely. Easy food. Don't forget to grab this sap that's right here, starting off. That's connected to this baseball. Sap is pretty important in the game for a lot of things. Bandages, crafting stations, that kind of stuff. You can even come up here if you want to enjoy the view. So this game, we are in a backyard. There's the house. You have these little, I think, shrink rays or something set up. 1, 2, 3. There's the oak tree, which we're going to go to later. Alright, how do I get down from this ball now? I'm up here. Was it this way? There we go. So let's go ahead and go down. If you follow this path, when you came out of that hole right there, if you follow this path, it'll lead you to an analyzing station. The quest marker is telling you to track its signal. If you look down on your little food water counter, that's called your scab. It'll tell you when you're nearby something that you want to look for.
Well, logic dictates that there are.
So this analyzer has 3 charges, and over time it'll charge up, and you just use it on anything that has an exclamation point. Sorry for talking over Pete, but anything that has an exclamation point needs to be researched still. So I think what's important to me is getting plant fiber unlocked, sap, and stone. I'll wait on the sprigs. I forget what they craft, but I think the most important, just getting started, is definitely sap. So we can make workbenches, among other things. You want little pebbles analyzed, so we can make axes. And you want plant fiber analyzed so we can make, what is that stuff called? Woven fiber. And like I said, it recharges, so it has 0 charges. It'll be recharged by 9:07 a.m. in the morning. But we're going to leave that here for now. Like on my first playthrough, I played this game. Actually, my son got this game for his birthday. We bought it for everybody so we could all play together and have a good time the whole day long. So what we did on our first playthrough is, I kind of figured this might be a good shelter to hide from like big bugs. And then we kind of just built a wall around it. We had a lot of problems. Spiders coming in here, killing us. These ants were everywhere and taking our food. Even though we had walls set up, they have a pretty long reach, so they'll steal your food through the wall. So we actually moved base. I'm gonna make a base near the oak tree, and I'll show you why I like that spot. But there's lots of good spots for bases. axe. It's really a personal preference. You know, do you care about this resource, that resource? But anyway, let's go ahead and get there. I'm going to take his gnat corpse. Let me make some tools while I'm here. Get an axe going. Oh, I need fiber. Get some fibers going. Oh, we need sprigs for them, huh? Need a pebblet for him. I think axe is most important. You can use it as a makeshift weapon if you need to. If you find water. You can find water on these little grass blades. You'll see a little dewdrop. You can smack it down and get the water from it. Spears are nice to have because they have a longer reach, but these axes work. You can even use a stone if you absolutely must. Collect everything. I just got mite fuzz from that mite. I'm going to get gnat fuzz from that gnat and some gnat meat, which is good to eat if I get a grill going. Wants me to find water. Should be pointing me to water.
It's probably the size of a bathroom scale?
So this is part of the storyline. It's not a big deal. It's not a huge spoiler. I'm just going to hit the target button. Then the lasers try to target.
It looks like this thing hooks up with those lasers.
But obviously this one's having a problem.
It seems like the machine needs all 3 lasers to function.
So
Maybe there's a way to fix them?
P2 is fully going. P3 looks like it's that one. Intermittent signal problems. And this one, P1, is signals completely out. So you can see here, this one's getting blocked by the leaf blade. So since we have an axe, we'll just take care of that right now. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it, but the ants won't attack you. The little ants, the worker ants will. The ones with the pincers will attack. So you can see when I chop down that leaf blade, that grass blade, you get 2 things from it. So you get planks, so it's like logs in the forest, which, by the way, this game reminds me of the forest. So this game is like the forest, but kid safe, you know, without all the horror and cannibals and all that. But you chop down the grass, it's like wood, and then you get these wood planks, and you can carry them around just like the wood logs in the forest. Drop them where you want them. It's pointing me to water. Let's go get the, see the dewdrop in the grass blade? Let's go get some dewdrop. So to get that dewdrop down, you just gotta smack it once. It'll fall.
Nice and clean.
Yum yum. Eat some mushrooms while I'm at it.
Worse than my mom's Brussels sprouts.
And if I have enough resources, I'm gonna build a lean-to here. Just because that is part of the quest line. But I'll put it up here where it's safe. Base building. Oh, I can't make one yet. I thought I could make a... Maybe I need to research something. Ladybugs won't attack you, but they are dangerous. It's attacking something right now. That's why its eyes are red. I don't know what it's after. You can ride them, but they can also trample you, so be careful when they charge. Hello, Ladybug. Hi, how are you? Oh, yes, I'm doing very fine. You won't eat me, will you? I'm not a mite. Sorry. I was actually growing sunflowers one year with my kid out in the yard, and we got mites all over them. They were eating the leaves, so I bought a bunch of ladybugs. That was really cool. I bought like 5,000 ladybugs to release into my yard onto the sunflowers, so that they would go and eat the mites. It didn't work too well, but it was definitely cool releasing 5,000 or 10,000 ladybugs or whatever I bought. That was something neat to see. Anyway, getting off track here. So we got 2 of the laser beams taken care of. Let's go get this intermittent blinking one done. I think we got little dandelion twigs here. Let me smack one. Can I chop them yet? Yeah, look at that. Alright. So we'll grab this dandelion while I'm here. And I'll show you the reason why I want that. Ooh, it takes a lot to get one of them down. The reason why I want that is for these little guys right here. Dandelion tuft. Dandelion tuft is a glider. So that when you are up in a high spot, you can just hit shift and you will glide down. Let me see if I can show you off this. Jump shift. Very, very handy to have. It also gives these weed stems, which are good for building bases. I'm just going to stick them over here so I know where they're at. I don't think they disappear. I'm not sure how that works. I'll get some clovers while I'm at it. Clovers are very good for a lot of stuff. I'm going to have to research them, of course. I have plenty of plant fibers. So I'm going to make some moving fiber out of it. You will need lots and lots and lots and lots of woven fibers and plant fibers. So let's get a spear going. I'll get a torch. Oop, I need some dry grass. I'll get a hammer. I need some more pebbles. Alright. Let's get some dry grass. Need more dry grass. Alright, so now I have a torch. The reason why I want a torch is because there's a cave up here we're going to have to go down into. It just helps you see. Oh, so this is right where we started. I'm going to grab this mushroom. I never even noticed there was a second mushroom over here. Oh, he just ran out, grabbed out when I went on about my business. But let me grab these so I'm not starving to death later, because these don't rot like meat. You know, if you get meat and you don't cook it right away, it'll rot. And it's just like the forest. Again, this game is... Uh-oh, what's after me? Mites. Mites aren't too bad. Starting out, though. Look how much damage they did. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna need... Oh, my God. I'm gonna die by mites. Mite attack. I'm getting out of here. I got 2 left. Alright. Mite fuzz, I think, is used in a couple different ingredients, but I think mostly mostly for areas. So, can I make bandages? Yes, I make 1 bandage. Need more sap. So as you can see, we're underneath this thing, and the mites are eating it, and that's why it's having problems. I would really like to have a spear before I get down into that cave, because those mites... Oh, I just need plant fiber. Plant fiber is gotten from grass. Very easy. So that's the planks, and then hit that, and you get a couple fibers, 3 fibers. And I'll get a hammer later. Actually, I think I'm going to need a hammer for... I like to have my weapon on 3. 1 second. Need to sneeze, I think. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to need some pebbles, I think, for going down into the cave. So let me grab a couple of them from this path. Hopefully I'm not leading myself into danger. Usually pebbles aren't this hard to find. It's always when you need something when you can't find it. Or is that observational biased? Another pebble. Craft hammer. Yeah, so resources aren't too hard to find. Certain areas have more of certain resources. I would definitely recommend picking up a lot of pebbles starting out. I'll see if there's any in the cave while I travel. Let's get rid of these lawn mites. Eating our electrical wires. When I first came through this, I was like, if I step on that, will I get electrocuted? Ah, you can smack it with a hammer. Unfortunately, I need a hammer. Maybe I should have made a hammer instead of an axe, huh? Come on, Pebbies. Where you at, Pebbles? Go send me into the cave. Put my torch up so I can see. So you see the spear is actually less damage than my little choppy axe, but it's fast and it has a better reach, which is what makes it a better weapon. And uses a lot less stamina per hit. So you can just kind of tear them guys up. I need a stone. These little slime molds can be used for torches as well. Very cheap to make them. But they're not as bright and they don't last as long. But they're good for makeshift torches. Now I need a hammer to get past this quartz. I was hoping I'd have a rock in here. So, my plans have been foiled. Pick up those pebbles, people. Lesson learned. I was slacking on my pebble picking up abilities. And now I'm paying for it. Is that all? Yeah, there we go. Is that all I needed? One more pebble. One more pebble. Can you spare a square? There we go. I got my pebble hammer. Now let's find our way back to the cave. I lost my sense of direction. There we go. Oh, and water. Needed that. Let me see if I can just jump to get it.
Need to boil it.
There we go.
Better
While
than
I'm at it,
starving.
let me eat some food. Yeah, I need to find another water droplet. I'll get it when I come out. Let's get this done. Get this cave done. Root and boot and scoot. Alright, so now we have a hammer, we can smash this quartzite. So that thing won't hurt you, it's just a grub, but you need a shovel to dig it out of the ground before you can kill it. They have good resources, I think like grub hide, which I think is needed for the water skin. And they're a good source of food too when you're starting out. They give you grub meat that you can cook, so. But you need a walnut shell for the shovel and a workbench, and you know, it's all interlinked. This little guy, I think, is a color thing. Mite Rider, yeah. Scab scam, so scab is the thing on your wrist. I don't know how to switch them. Decor? No. Data? That's your scab. What if I inspect it? No. Tutorials. Quests. Map. Oh, I never showed you the map, I don't think. So, real quick, this is where you started. That's the baseball. Then we went up to this field station. Then we went over to the... These are the beams shooting. Coming from these 3 areas. Shooting onto that. So it looks like we're at this beam down in the cave fixing the intermittent signal. So we went up here, down to here. Actually, I went this way. I was like, oh, that's the starting area. And I came back here. So that's the map. I haven't really explored this area much, actually. In my playthrough with my family, we did a lot of this area over here and a little bit up here. So still a lot to explore for myself, but, you know, played it once with my family and just thought it'd be a good thing to make a video out of. Speaking of videos in my channel, if you're still listening and watching, I'd appreciate it if you gave my video a like. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to be a subscriber. It would really support my channel. YouTube just sent me an email saying, you don't have enough subscribers for something or other, and if you don't have enough within this amount of time, nothing bad will happen, but this will happen. So I don't know. If you do watch my videos or you want to see my future content, make sure to hit the subscribe button. It helps my channel grow. It gives me a reason to make these videos. I haven't been making a lot of videos the last couple weeks. I've been playing EverQuest. The time-locked progression servers came out. And that, as anybody who's ever played EverQuest knows, that takes up all your time. All your free time goes to that. So not a lot of time to play other games. I wouldn't even have played this one if it wasn't for my boy's birthday. Kind of took a couple days off just to hang out with him and spend some time with him and play some games with him and stuff like that. So that's why I did that, and then he kind of inspired me to make this video. So that's what I'm doing. That's what's going on with me. But yeah, like and subscribe. Sorry for the advertisement. Got to do it. Got to promote that stuff. I don't know why it works. Like, people, it's very weird. YouTube is very weird, I'm finding out. Like, everybody hates when people say like and subscribe, including myself. Like, it doesn't really bother me that much. I get it, but it's needed. If you don't say it, I've found that, like, in my videos, if I just make a video and I don't say, hey, like and subscribe, nobody does it for some reason. But if you actually do it, even though it gets on people's nerves, it reminds people to do it. It's very strange. So it's almost a necessity to do it. I should probably do it in the beginning of my videos, but I don't know. I'm not a very good YouTuber, I guess. I just like to play video games, that's all. And my backpack's full, that's not good. So let's go see what this thing does. Oops, I was trying to climb up there. Alright, so we got all the beams going now. One's unblocked, the intermittent one signal's done, so let's activate her.
My bad?
Alright, let's head on over. I haven't built my lean-to yet. That's not good. If I die, I'll start at the beginning. Oh well. I'll build it at the oak tree, or near the oak tree. Grab these mushrooms. I need water again. Whoa mode. Whoa mode. Makes you thirsty and hungry. Gotta keep my eyes peeled. I haven't really been looking. Doing these videos distracts you from your normal gameplay too, because you're always, like, your mind's half on the video, half on the game. Here's a juice box. So these juice boxes will have soda cans, and juice boxes will have little spawn points of soda juice. So there's two types of liquids in the game. One's water and one's like juice or soda. And you can't mix the two. So you can store this stuff later on in vats. So you'll need at least two of them. One for water, one to store soda. Unless you don't care about soda. Later on it's pretty easy to get food and water. In the beginning you gotta pay attention to it. And my torch just went out. I don't think I'll need one for a while. This aphid honey, dude, it looks like sap. I think you can eat that. Sap. Drinkable. Oh, it heals too. Interesting. I never realized it was a healing item.
It's the Dad's Brussels
grab that. Aphid honey. I wonder if it's just aphid poop. Aphids are little green things that run around that you can eat, that the ladybugs chase. That were eating my sunflowers in real life. Look at all these ladybugs. So, that brings me on to this topic. The reason why I want to make my base near this oak tree is it has a lot of resources around it. You got clovers, you got grass, you got dry grass, you got tons of ladybugs. You don't have too many dangerous things. There's a little bit of spiders around, but there's no stink bugs or anything. Look at that, 3 ladybugs right there. That's like a half suit of armor if I could kill them. One of the main reasons are these logs right here. When you make sap collectors, you have to attach them to like a log like this. So it's nice to be near them. You could probably attach, you know, 10 of them on this strip of log here and be set. Also, sap is abundant around this area as well, so you can just collect it naturally. Ooh, jeez, that scares me. You can collect it naturally to get you going. But one of the other major things is this acorn. You need these to make armor. So it's like, actually, I think they need to adjust that. This is like the 3rd highest set. Something's over there, spider or something. You can see it walking through the grass, which is really creepy. I like that they put that in. Anyway, you make this acorn armor, which is really good armor. It's like tier 2 or 3 armor, so you can skip right over like the ant armor and stuff, which I don't think you should be able to. I think this should require like a higher level hammer, or maybe require you to have something that you needed to do to unlock the other armor first. But for now, it's the way the game is, so I come over here. And also, you need this to make sap collectors. You need the caps. You need the acorn shells to make chests, which are the best storage item in the game. So very good to be near this. And as far as I know, this is the only area that has these acorns. And my inventory is full, so I'm not going to collect them just yet. But I might put a chest down. Actually, let me put a lean-to right here. Can I craft the lean-to yet? I'll get rid of the spoiled meat. Craft, base building. Still can't craft a lean-to? Interesting. Probably because I need to do more research. Let me go do some more research, and then I'll craft my lean-to before I get into everything else. Because there's a fight coming up. What the heck is that? Oh. I was like, where'd that light come from? These guys aren't dangerous. You can even ride them. I don't know if I showed you that already. But if they start charging, they'll trample you and kill you, so be careful. I can't wait to have, like, mounts. I really hope this game expands. As you can see, everything that is fighting has red eyes. That's how you know if it's aggravated. So, I should be going in there, but I'm going to run back to the beginning and just do my 3 other researches. I want to make my lean-to, and I want to be able to make storage chests so I can empty stuff out. You know what? I'm starting to change my mind. Yeah, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go do it. Because I'm going to need the raw science points anyway. And you'll see why when I get back to the oak tree. Dangerous coming through here. Oh, these big ladybugs and spiders. Oh, is that raw science? There's probably spiders down there though. Oh, I thought that was a cave. It's water. Oh yeah, that's gonna put me over right there. That's what I needed. Where's that at? So I know to grab that next time. Right next to the mysterious machine. Some raw science. Make sure you grab that. As you can see, the yard's pretty big, but it's not super big. It doesn't take forever to run across it. But it does feel, it's big enough to feel like an excursion. Alright, so what do I need to do here? Some woven fiber. Let's analyze that. It's used for a lot of stuff. There's my shovel. I can make a shovel now. Clover leaf. Let's do a clover leaf. That's used for some stuff. Wow, look at that. So your first armor set, which is clover, and your first building materials, roof, stuff like that. So clover, definitely important, getting started. But I'm gonna skip, like I said, I'm gonna skip the clover armor. I'm gonna skip the ant armor. So clover tier 1, ant tier 2, which is used by killing those little ants and getting ant parts. And I'm gonna go straight to eggcorn armor, I think. I'm gonna try to. I don't know if I can or not. So what else? What else? I think that just lets you make lamps. I got sprigs. Gnat fuzz. I kind of want to do the quartzite. I don't know what that does. Dew collector. Oh, okay, good. Very important. That's a water source. So you build a dew collector, set it up, and it'll periodically collect water for you. So that's definitely a nice one. Alright, so let me head back. And I need to build a lean-to. I might just build one here just in case I die. What, it'll save me 10 whole seconds of running. Actually, I'm going to build it out in front of the oak tree. I should be safe. I don't think there's spiders in between here and the oak tree. Grab some water. Yum, yum, yum. I mean, there are spiders outside of the oak tree. I just don't think there's any in the direction I'm heading. Scary. Ants would be my biggest fear if I was really this size. Those guys, man. Like an army working together. Oh, yeah, that always scares me. Alright, so I think I was going to put like a lean-to here. I think there's spiders down there. That's probably a horrible place for a lean-to. So construct. So I hit B. And then you can make the water collector, cooking rack, lean-to. So it's just like the forest, again. You place the structure you want, and then you add the items into it. Just like the forest. Which I like. I like the forest building system that you can kind of fiddle around with the placement, get it just right, and then build it. Need some clover leaves. And that way I spawn here. What are you pointing? I don't need to sleep, I don't think. I think I'm good. Just run across here. So, we gotta investigate that explosion is what we're doing, right? More acorns, probably more sap around. Actually, probably gonna need some sap for some bandages. It was dark, so I couldn't see any. Which is funny because sap makes torches. Mutation detected. Natural explorer. So yeah, this game has like perks, mutations, and as you do stuff, chopping down grass, you'll get one for chopping grass. You get these mutations that you can select. You can have up to 3, I guess. This one I think just makes you faster as you discover more area. It makes you run faster, which makes sense. Is that sap? Nice. Now, could make a torch. I think I'm going to make a bandage instead. I'm going to actually repair my... I got 2 spears? Instead of repairing it. Why is it doing that to me? It's not the same spear. It just says ×2. That's strange. Select this will pin any item of this type to the spot. Not sure what I'm doing there. Oh, I'm picking what I want. Melee weapon. So I want melee weapon, right? I don't understand why it's doing that. Huh, I guess you can... Oh, we'll see what happens with that. So let's head on in. So this is where the explosion took place. Go into the lab here. Oh, I wanted to make a bandage, that's right. Can I make a bandage? I can. I will need inventory space, so I gotta get rid of something. Just make a little... need clover leaf. Clover leaf, always important. But, since we are near the oak tree, abundant clover leaf. Now I can stick some of this stuff that I might not need right away. So this is my gear. One thing I don't like is your gear gets stuck in your inventory along with everything else. Which makes inventory space very difficult. Craft bandages. There we go. Inventory bandages. Bandages are on 8. Alright. Ready for a fight.
Those look like idealized geometric shapes in that paint thing.
A little puzzle thing here. I just click on it until it works. We'll see how long it takes me this time. There we go. I pulled a lever. Robot comes out, you gotta fight him. He's probably gonna be difficult in hard mode. That's why I wanted the bandages. And I wanted spears. Because spears have a good reach. Let my stamina regen, and then go back in for the fight. When you see him about to swing, just back off, let your stamina regen. Very, very simple. I think there's actually blocking in this game too. Yeah, let's see how that works. Yeah, so I still take a little bit of damage, but it's a lot less than it would have been. It's alright. Got 100 We're All Science for him. Little instruction tape.
Verbal transcription unit 87.9.5. Order number 1.
Robot, I need you to monitor these power fluctuations and inform me if they exceed acceptable limits.
Hello, my name is Virgil, and I will be serving you today. I specialize in cooking, flipping, and grilling.
Grilling? A feature useful only to your obsolete burger-flipping brethren, now consigned to the scrap heap? I need you to monitor these readings, Virgil. And isn't it redundant to specialize in cooking and grilling?
Understood. Appending monitor power fluctuations to my prime directive list. Deprioritizing grilling.
Good. Now get on with it.
Reprioritizing grilling.
Alright, let's see what Burgle has to
Thanks
say.
for the helping hand. I am Burgle, acting science manager for this project. I am also a robot. I am sure this all must be very disorienting for you, but hopefully I can explain. I suspect you were miniaturized and brought
Claptrap
here by the
anybody?
intelligence researcher.
Same voice? I don't know.
Unfortunately, this is
If you know
all
if that's the same
speculation,
voice,
because
put
a
it in the
power surge
comments.
has knocked out all the systems in this lab. I don't suppose you would know anything about that. No, why would you? Okay, moving on. batteries here are completely drained, so we'll need to charge them up. In the meantime, I'll stay here and work on repairs. I'm also happy to answer whatever questions you might have. Hello there. Acting
So
Science 3
you could do,
quests.
you could get quests from this guy. Kill worker ants. Explore Great Oak. Make a poncho. I don't know. He was not letting me take them now. Oh, there we go. Just hit accept. But why I came here and why I wanted to do him is so I could trade raw science. And I should have enough. I don't have enough yet. No research cards installed. Okay, so that's why I left this card here. So he has research cards, these chips that you can find throughout the land, and this one's right here. So let's install it. And then oh, found a burgle chip. Now he has stuff you can buy. So you got the scab scanner science, which is a good first buy. It lets you detect nearby raw science that you can pick up out in the world. Multi-story bases, though. Would recommend this if you want to build a good base starting out. If you just want to throw some stuff on the ground and you're not too worried about it, go with the scanner. But if you want to start out building bases, the grass stairs are needed to get up onto things, and I'm going to build up on a little platform, a raised platform, which I'll show you. So I need that. And then also I think grass floors can extend you out. So you need this if you want to make basic decent bases. Where you, with the grass floor, I don't think you need to have ground underneath you. I think you can kind of extend out, like extend out off a platform, raised up, or extend out over water. I'm pretty sure. So I definitely, this is what I want to get as my first pick. But I need some more raw science. I think there's some down here. Well, that would be enough. But I do think, ooh, I'm running out of water. I'm gonna. There's more down. I'm just gonna go get it. Hopefully I don't die. I don't want to have to come back for that. So yeah, there was 200 right there. So I think with the 100 that we found near the machine, the 200 that's there, I think you're pretty good on raw science, plus the 500 that we found, plus doing a little bit of research. I think you're pretty good to buy your first item when you meet this guy. Oh! Ran out of stamina when I tried to jump. Am I going to fall now? Because the rock's on my head. There we go. Want to try to get back outside so I can find some water.
Always happy to see a repeat. If you have any extra
Yeah, so I'm gonna buy that. So I can make that stuff. And then let me get out of here. And I'm gonna start taking ooh, I think I got some aphid stuff. That'll help me with the water situation a little bit. That door just leads you back out. Alright, where's my stuff? I'll take all you with me. As much as I can. Guess I really didn't have to do that. Alright, I think there's some water down here. Get these mushrooms. Always need the mushrooms starting out. Gotta have that food. What can I drop that I don't need right now? I'll drop the spoiled food. Spoiled food is used, I think, to make mushroom patches. I don't know if it has any other use other than that. You can make your little mushroom patches in your base so you can grow them. But I'll have plenty of spoiled food. It spoils a lot faster and you can cook it a lot of times. But there is a little water jug. Where did I just see that at? Well, there's some in the soda can too. Oh, and there's some out here. Nom nom nom. Why didn't my water go up? Must have been really low. Must have been in the negative. There's some in here.
Yes, I can go
Wow,
inside
that's
this
barely
can.
going up. Hard mode's really hard. Usually that would almost fill you all the way up one of those drops. So anyway, this can's nice because it's like you're completely protected in here. But you can't build in it. But I found a can that's out in the woods a little bit that has dirt in it. Like the bottom part's covered in dirt so you can build on it. With grass floors you could probably put... No, I don't know. I don't know if you could put grass floors in here or not. Let's see. Never tried it. Nah, I think they need to be anchored on dirt. So you're not going to be able to do it. Like maybe if you... I don't even think you could like build a stair up and then a grass floor out. But anyway, there's better spots than the can. My family, under my recommendation, we built a base in that can. I was talking about had the dirt in it. Then we just built a wall right around here to keep the ants out. And then we built a larger outer perimeter because the ants will steal from you. But what I want to do is there's an oak tree. I want to build on this because it's pretty. You got roses over there. So you're close to petals. You got 2 water sources here, and apparently there was some out there. You got clovers galore. We're right near sap. Ooh, there's a crow. You can get bird feathers from him, which you need for late game crafting. You got acorns near the oak tree galore. Sap near the oak tree galore. Ants near the oak tree. I think if you go down, you get worker ants. You got spiders nearby, so you get spider webs and cobwebs. Dry grass, green grass. You got like a lot of the resources right here that you're going to need for building and stuff. So I think the oak tree is like a really ideal base building spot. But for me, I really wanted to be near those acorns. But let me get going because I cannot get rid of this thirst. Maybe it's because I'm sprinting everywhere. Let me go over and get some water over here first. Or some punch. And this is, again, one of the reasons why I like this spot. Also, this spot here is really good, I think. Because look at a flat surface in this game is very hard to come by without a lot of growth nearby. So to have all this flat surface here, look at this, is just great. This would be a great spot. You know, it's pretty, it's open. You could probably even build out into the area out there, you know, place that there. Yeah, so you don't even need support, so you could make this like your entrance, and then with the grass floor that we just bought, build it out, as long as it's anchored. It looks like it just needs supports. Yeah, so if you take the support away, all of them disappear. So this would be you could make a huge base. This is if you want to make a huge fortress, a castle or something, this would be your spot, because you could have this whole wide out area out here to anchor onto, and then you have this whole water basin out here where nothing's going to mess with you on any of the sides. You only have to worry about ants coming in this front, which would be easy to defend if they even come out here. So I think that would be a good area. I don't want to build a castle. I want to be a little closer to my nuts and stuff. I don't want to have to run across this field every time. So I'm going to actually build up here, which will give me the option, I think, like I'm going to start here, but I think I can like build like a wall city if I wanted to go all the way down. Like as I need to expand, I can go out. I don't even need to make grass floors. I think it'll just be a matter of getting these stairways correct and snapped on somehow. How am I going to do that? Let's see. I want it kind of come... I want this to be my entrance, so I want the stairs to kind of come in off of this. Let's see if this works. That does not work. That doesn't work. So I need that starting a little lower. Like that. Does not want to attach. What can I do to... Oop. What can I do to resolve that? Oh, what's that? The placement in this game, little bit wonky. with the building placement. It's not exactly... That would be a good spot. Alright. Let me try this. Let me try to put something like here. And then put something on top of it. Like that. Would that work? Or is that going to be too much of a lip up there? I'm worried that like when I'm walking down I'm going to hit that lip. Yeah, it's too much of a lip. I need to make it a little bit lower. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe just make it a little bit lower. Oh yeah, look at that. It just stacks on top of that. Now that lip looks good. What do you think? Yeah, that looks good. I don't think I'm going to get... So basically I'm putting a stair here and I'm putting a stair on top of it. So the stair is supporting the stair. And then I put that stair there. So this is actually the support stair. If I pull this off, that's going to fall. That's going to fall. If I wanted to get crazy, if I was worried about something destroying my stairs, I could, you know, put one here, put one there, put one there, kind of thing. If I wanted to get crazy with it. So what I need, grass planks and weed stems. Weed stems are going to be the more difficult thing to find here. I forget what makes weed stems. That would if I had a tier 2 hammer. It seems like food isn't the problem. Plenty of mushrooms around to eat. Seems like water is the problem. Maybe that's because food... I don't know. I don't know if food is HP dependent and water is sprint dependent and I'm sprinting everywhere. I don't know how that would work, but I need some stems. Stems. Where do stems come from? That would have stems right over there. What is that? A weevil? So I could smack that weevil for food, but I don't have the room. I need to make some crates. I want to make some crates until I get my stairs done. Yee! What was that? Ah, spider! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. He's gonna want to kill me. Go away. Let's see if I can run into my rescue can. Not gonna make it. Try to juke him. Whee! I'm out of stamina. Ready to go. It auto-saved. Why did it auto-save? Did he leave me alone? He didn't chase me, I juked him. Yeah, I lost him when he, Let's get back over here. Oh my goodness, he tore me up. Do I have them bandages still? Let's see what they do. Alright, while he's over there looking for me, because I dandelioned off the cliff. Because I couldn't jump into my little platform, my little safe spot. What the hell is that? Okay, so there's a lot of threats over this way. Stink bug, bad. I don't think they're fast though. He might have been fighting something else. But it says ah! What the heck? Really, mate? I got enough problems. You gotta mess with me? Alright, it's right here. They're protecting it. This will give me what I need. Yes, I know I'm thirsty. And I'm near 3 water sources and somehow I'm still thirsty, but I'm not hungry. So as you can see, I can carry 5. I think with the insect armor, which doesn't you know, blah, blah, blah. With the insect armor, you can carry 8, I think. So it doesn't go obsolete. You still need it. Oh, nice. I only need 1 per. That's doable. I can even build my side. And then grass, obviously, is easy to come by. So if you're building, you probably want to like get a suit of insect armor together. Alright. That way you can carry planks around better. Like I said, this is very the forest, like carrying the wood logs around. What do I need? That's done. Just need some more planks. And I don't know if the ants will even climb up the stairs yet. I mean, I'd imagine if they can't, they will eventually. Alright, planks, planks, planks. Thanks for the planks. Alright. Ah, it's not perfect. I'll make it perfect later. I'm not gonna worry about that. See how, like, I get stuck right there. I can't just walk up it, so I gotta jump. Which isn't a big deal. What I really didn't want is to get hung up when I was leaving. I didn't want to, like... So it needs to be, like, really... It would have to be really perfect. But I'm not worried about that. I can jump when I get up there for now. I'll fix it later. But for now, I want to get my lean-to built. I get a little lean-to built. That's not a lean-to. That's not a lean-to. Get a little lean-to built. Should I put it on the far edge? I'm not going over this way. Yes, I'm taking damage because I'm thirsty. Wow, you can put them all the way out there? Weird. I guess as long as they're touching, like... That should be enough for now. Just get one going. I need water. Are any of these water resources respawned? Negatory. Look, jumped in there the first time when a spider's not after me. Was in panic mode earlier. There we go. You respawn. Nom nom nom. Ah, it's a nice little bit of water. And you respawned. So another reason why I like this spot here. Even though that... Did you see how little that gave me? That's weird. Something's going on with that. Maybe it's giving me stamina. Maybe you gotta stop running, let your stamina regenerate, then drink it, so your water refills. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that next time. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off. I'm just gonna make some baskets and get this going. I'm gonna put a little cooking spit right there. I'll probably make a stairway coming up from that, or maybe I'll just... Actually, I'm gonna skip that. I'll just make grass floors going all the way out to the next pillar. Right? Since I have a support, I'll just have to... How do I want my base to align is going to be an important thing. So I guess like this. So it's aligned going that way. And then I will, like, you know, start it going out that way like that. And then I'll put it out there, and I'll drop a stair down, and I'll just kind of go out along the edge. And I'll have a base that's out along the edge, and I can stand up there and shoot arrows down at spiders if I want. And I don't think anything can come up here. I don't know. I don't know if the spiders can climb up these, but if they can, I will simply run and hide into my spider-proof can. And to ensure that I don't mess that up, next time I will put a stairway right about there. And then I'll just be able to go, ah! And that'll be my base, and I'll build out from there. See, I don't think this little guy can get up there. I don't know. Maybe if well, I'll find out. When I put food in that container, they'll come up and they'll try to get it. So as long as I don't have some weird Z-axis where they can stand down there but yet still reach it, it should be good. But that's the game. Hello, Crow Buddy. There's the house. There's the oak tree. There's the crow sitting on a thing. Yeah, so it's a pretty neat game. Pretty neat building scenario. I don't know where I'm going to put this at. This is huge. I don't know what I want to do with you. I'm going to kind of make this sooner than later. Maybe I'll put it right here. Hang it off the edge. But I'll probably make one of these platforms water or food. But yeah, this is a game, Grounded. Pretty fun. It's really fun when you're playing with other people. You know, and you can just jump off and fly. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Feel free. Check out my videos. You know, I put out videos of various games, like, you know, whatever I feel like playing, or games that I play with my kid. Not doing any EverQuest videos. You know, even though I'm playing that now, it's a 20-year-old game. I love that game. It's the best MMO ever made. If you've never played it, try it out. But it is 20 years old. There's a lot of channels out there. There's a lot of information out there. There's nothing I'm going to be able to put out except for my own personal philosophies and experience with MMO design and stuff like that. And that gets very that's very niche, and it gets very my personal opinion, and it doesn't really contribute to too much. So I like kind of trying to put out new games, like early access alpha games that people might be thinking about. You know, like Astroneer is a game that I like. 7 Days to Die, you'll see some of that stuff. You know, whatever I'm playing, Terraria, they're the kind of videos I like to put out. So if you like that kind of stuff, again, subscribe. If you like this video, please give me a like. Hopefully I wasn't too rambly like I am being right now. And I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.